Hello and welcome to part 29 of my Let's Play series of videos for Dwarf Fortress. I'm Sippy Cup. So I have just been playing a bit since the last one. I haven't done a whole lot. I had to go back because I did something really crazy involving a kind of little plumbing project. I accidentally made an up-down staircase where I meant to make just an up staircase and consequently ended up flooding half my fortress. And so yeah, I decided to just go back and revert to an earlier save. I felt pretty stupid about that. It was a dumb mistake, so I didn't really want to have to wall off half my fortress. Anyway, what's going on now? Well, we got another ambush. And this time, we're even better prepared than we were before. So, what do we have? Well here, let's first take a look at the opposition. So, we have a few Goblin Bowmen and a Goblin Hammerer. There's a Bowman here, and here, and here, and there, and then I don't know where the Hammerer ran off to. Is he just hanging out in the back? Anyway, we'll find him. And I've dispatched a squad of 5 Axe Dwarves and 5 Archers, or Marks Dwarves rather, to deal with these guys. So we'll see what happens. I wonder if the other guy came around the back? Chasing down that guy? I don't know. Well, anyway. So, I made a burrow down here in my safe zone. So, I've just done a civilian alert to confine everyone to this room. You know, with only that number of goblins, even if the worst should happen and these goblin bowmen somehow kill all my steel-clad and you know, well-equipped warriors, not to mention the elf liaison. Oh, there's the Hammerer. He's right there. Didn't see him before. Yeah, so I guess I'll unpause and we'll watch the battle unfold. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the captain of my squad, my Axe Dwarf squad, now only has one arm. So I think that... Sorry, my dog is barking again. So he's missing his right lower arm and right hand. So he's just kind of got a stump there. And let's take a look at his inventory. I wonder if he's... Huh. Wow. This guy is pro. He's got his battle axe and his shield in his left hand. And that is some hardcore dedication right there. This guy is serious about combat. Anyway, without further ado, let's see what happens here. Watch the fun. Oh, whoa, look at there. Lots of arrows flying. There's fighting. Oh, no. Somebody got struck down already. Bummer. Doosh, doosh. Oh, God. Oh. I think we might have lost the, I think we might have lost someone here. Everyone is running. I think we lost one of our dwarves. Right, well, I'm going to set them back to... Let's see. We'll cancel their move order and move them here for now. We'll resume. Let them come back. Let's see, yeah, we seem to have lost one of our dwarves there. I wonder if it was the one-handed dwarf. Asno, Sodal, oh, it was Sodel, okay. So it wasn't our one-handed dwarf that died, I don't think. This guy's in bad shape, though. There he is. What's happened to him this time? Ooh, ouch. Oh man, he's in bad shape. Right upper leg is broken, or right upper leg is cut open, lower body's cut open. Her lung is fractured. I didn't know that you could fracture a lung. Man. Wait, let's look at that. Let's look at her again. Hang on. Kills. Only one notable kill and 13 other kills. How about some of these other guys? Anybody else got good combat record? Well, I should probably just deactivate these guys so they can get some rest. So let me pause while I get these things sorted out. Oh, so here is the plumbing project that I was talking about. I made a slight upgrade to my well. You remember the well I built here that I was having some problems with? Yeah, I did a little plumbing, and now I've got a functional well with an inlet basically from the river. I actually almost flooded my fortress again. Well, so what happened? What happened the first time where I flooded my fortress is I accidentally had a up-down staircase right here, and so I was like, "Where's all the water going? How come this room isn't filling up?" It was all it was all dumping into here. I went down a level and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I had to build a wall all the way across, but I was just like, "Nah." I walled off a ton of bituminous coal and all this stuff, and it was just a drag. So I just went back. I'm a cheater. What can I say? And so the only funny thing about the well is that there's just some blood in here. Got some blood, a lot of blood, dog blood, and some mud and blood in my well. And anyway, so now this well works a lot better. It's just that some water came up through here, so there's now a little bit of mud in here. But whatever. Anyway, Snatcher is trying to take the children. Oh well, no biggie. And I just seized goods from the elves a little bit ago because they're elves. Like, what else are you supposed to do except fight them and steal from them? I guess I can unforbid some of this gear out here to retrieve it and try to figure out who I'm going to replace this poor guy with. Hey, so this is fun. While I'm fixing up my soldiers, I thought I'd show you. I confiscated some cages from the elves, and I got something pretty cool. I got some cheetahs. Cheetahs, yay. They're tame cheetahs, and they're just kind of hanging out right now. Let's see. This one is a female. This one is a male. Maybe I'll get some little cheetah babies. Well, I guess we'll see. And Twitchy is back in action. Doctors seem to have restored her to health for the most part. Let's see what's going on here. Right upper leg is fractured, her lower body is dented, and her upper body is dented. And her right arm is gone. Yeah, I think that Twitchy is pretty close to probably retiring from military service. It's been a good run, but I think you've got to quit when you're ahead. I don't know. Maybe I'll just see if I can't give her a glorious death. So Twitchy is now relegated to pumping what I hope will eventually be my mist generator. I followed instructions I found online, but I think I did something wrong because I started it up. I thought all the pumps were supposed to be linked together, but pretty much just pump water over the ground. It didn't really help me very much, so yeah, I need to figure out what I did wrong there. Anyway, oh, and then the other thing, if you've been watching the previous episodes, I couldn't figure out why my Marks dwarves were not training, and I finally discovered why that was, and thank you to whoever pointed out that I need to have quivers. I didn't have any quivers. It's pretty dumb. Pretty obvious, or it should have been obvious, but now that they have quivers, they like to practice outside, and you can see there's some broken arrows. Well, there were some here. But yeah, so they're becoming better at marksmanship, so that's awesome. Well, my buzzard mascot is still here. He is hanging out in the dining room. Also, since the last time we talked, I got a couple of nice additions to my military. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so we just had a full-on invasion coming my way. This is what it looks like we've got to contend with. We've got spearmen and pikemen, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Fortunately, no crazy trolls or anything like that. What I was going to say before the invasion happened is that somewhere around here I should have some war cheetahs, and I'm almost reluctant to send them into battle because I'd love for them to reproduce. make some cheetah kittens. But anyway, here are those, and I've got war dogs too. What I'm going to do is actually go and assign all of these war animals to my military dwarves. So let's go down here and start giving these guys some war animals. Give him a war animal. This guy gets a war animal. He gets one. And I don't know where everyone else is. Everyone else is probably partying or something. But, okay, so, well, first things first, I guess I better activate the military and get everybody inside the fortress. So let's do this. Let's go to military. I'm going to alerts. We have 2 squads on active training, my axe / melee guys and my marksman. We're going to activate the civilian alert, and in theory, and then actually I'm going to send my guys out front. Let's see, squad B, we'll move them out here, and C, we'll move them here. They can actually, let's see, B, I'm going to cancel. I'm going to move them here. I'm hoping that my marks dwarves will shoot from within the safety of the fortifications, and I'm going to close off the drawbridge once I'm certain that everyone's inside. So let's go ahead and see. B, did I get that? B, move here. Okay, so hang on a second while I pause. Okay, this is awesome. The leader of the Goblin invasion is riding on a giant rat. That's pretty slick. Okay, so quick examination has shown that almost all my dwarves appear to be inside the fortress, and I got my guys stationed here, so let's just make sure. Alright, time to raise the drawbridge right now. So what I'm going to do is go downstairs to where everybody is and get him to pull this lever to raise the drawbridge. So hopefully I can attack some of these guys just with arrows through the fortifications, since I think they're all melee. So once I get them injured a little bit, I'll drop the gates and fun will begin in earnest. So hang on while I pause. Okay, I guess I need to bait them towards the entrance by lowering the drawbridge again, since right now they seem to have no way to path into the fortress. Okay, well it looks like my melee dwarves are already running outside, so I'm not going to pull the lever just yet. I want to make sure that everybody that needs to get out here and fight can do so. So let's resume. Looks like my marks dwarf just pegged one of them. Chop, chop, chop. Oh, wow, okay, so there's blood in the water and a part just went sailing off. Let's see who died. Chopped up the goblin spearman. I'm going to pause for a sec. Alright, well, there's about to be crazy melee out here. I tried to move my guys, but I think that they're pretty much all committed now, so let's just watch what happens. I guess this is it. Fighting, combat. There's a dead dwarf, some dead goblins. I'm just paused it for a second. Looks like I've repelled the invasion. And my guys are very tired and hurt now, so I'm going to get them inside. Hang on while I pause. Well, there's a bustle of activity outside. People are hauling in weapons and recovering the wounded and the dead. I'm not 100% sure how many died. I've got to take a look at this real quick. And 1 sec, let me find out. So if I go here, you can see this guy only had one. Whoa. There were like 7. There's like 7 in this squad, so I think all but 2 of them died. And it looks like so far none of the marksmen have died, but the melee squad took pretty heavy losses.